Hello everyone, I am Mayhem. This is Imperium Galactic War, and this is a feature in the game called Warfront, where any player can watch any other player attacking any target, pretty much. You can watch them. At this particular case, we have a level 48 fleet from the Sovereignty attacking a level 106 base from the Tyrannar. They are using battleships, and he is using a looks like it's the ice missile. It's a guided weapon, and you can see those big green rings. That's causing splash damage to everything around it. The base is firing on with its weapons. The large projectiles that are moving slow with the red trailers are what's called King's Gambit. Originally, it was thought to be one of the better weapons because it does a lot of damage. But as you can see, it's fairly easy to avoid them. And if you have heavy armor and shielding, you don't really have to avoid them. But he is taking quite a bit of damage. You can see the health of his fleet up there has gone down into the yellow range. The base has not gotten down to the 75% damage level yet, which means if this attack finishes before he gets to that level, he can come back in and finish the base with a second attack. But once you get beyond that 75% health on the base gets an instant shield or protection, what players call a bubble. It looks like he's focusing on pylons for the most part, so he doesn't do that much damage, but he's only got 21 seconds left, and the splash damage is doing some more damage to the base. Yep. Alright, and he looks like he retreated out of that battle.
Your fleet has docked.
Oh, one of my fleets has gotten home. Let us go back into the Warfront, and he should be right back into that battle. But this is one of the ways you can take out some of the tougher bases, is you can go in and do what's called a preparatory attack, which is to weaken the defenses of the base but not get it below that threshold where it's going to end up with protection, so you can't attack it the second time. Then you go in the second time and you finish it off, and there he is. And now we get to look at this. He's coming in from the same angle, and you see the base is not repaired much. I think that gun is repaired a little bit. Yeah, some of this has been repaired, but barely. And here he comes. With another 5-minute clock, which all of the player versus player battles are 5-minute clocks. He should be able to wipe out the majority of this base, because all of the defenses on that one side are gone. So he can just go straight in and start destroying buildings. The first one there is a point defense platform. Then just behind it was a research lab. That is a barrier generator. It makes the shieldings. That's a resource depot that's going down now. That is the dock. Let me center the map a little better for you. And he's using a Grim Reaper weapon this time. It is a projectile weapon. And it fans out in a kind of a shotgun pattern, and it just literally wipes things out. So this is definitely a second fleet. It's a level 54 fleet, and it's again using battleships for the Sovereignty. And he's already got it well below 50% damage. So this will be the last attack on this particular base. But like I said, he did a pretty good preparatory attack, preparatory strike if you want to call it, to be able to weaken the base sufficiently enough to where he's easily going to be able to wipe this out. As you can see, the King's Gambits are hitting every now and then, but most of them can be avoided. They do a lot of damage. And you can see that point defense platform right to his left is not firing because he is inside its minimum firing arc. Some of the weapons have minimum firing ranges, and if you get inside of them, they just can't shoot at you. That's the comm center he just destroyed. Now it's another resource depot, but he's going to probably focus on that pylon so he can get rid of that last turret over in that corner. Oh, well, there he goes. Changes his mind. There we go. And now that pylon will go down. And there goes that turret and that last barrier generator there. And there is another turret going down and a research lab. Research labs, when you destroy them in a base, they give you a better chance of getting a blueprint from that particular attack. The resource depots, the more of them you destroy, the more resources you loot from the base. And when you attack a base, your ship can literally carry off 500% of its cargo. So you can take away a lot of resources in one attack. The only thing left are 2 point defense turrets. One more. And there he goes. And that's the end of the attack. It's a 2-stage attack. And that's pretty standard for a medium to high level player base. Once all of the projectiles finish their trajectories and run out of the map, then the battle will end. But as long as something is still flying or doing damage, or potentially going to do damage, and there it goes. They ran out of their range and the battle ended. But the clock will keep counting down as long as something is flying. And there you go. He got 100% damage. He took barely any damage to this particular fleet at all. And that's the end of the battle. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. If you have any questions or suggestions or comments, please leave them down below. And if you want to see more of Imperium Galactic War, by all means subscribe and hit that little bell so you're notified when new videos come out. Thank you for watching and have a great day.